Viewers, to tell you more details, security has been significantly tightened around the White House following tonight's shooting incident near the grounds. After shots were fired at a Secret Service checkpoint on 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest, officers quickly returned fire, neutralizing the threat. The area was immediately locked down as agents and counter ships responded. Press and staff on the North Lawn were rushed inside for shelters as multiple gunshots echoed through the area. Brian, as of now, talk to us about the kind of security deployment that's there and the reporters, if they're still there inside the White House reporters' correspondence room, or have they been escorted out now?
Well, just a while back, I also mentioned the fact that the press people were, the journalists were taken from the North Lawn, were urgently evacuated and escorted into the White House briefing room as officers secured the grounds. And now the U.S. Secret Service also later confirmed that the shooting erupted shortly after the 6 p.m. local time near the intersection of the 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue, and which is close to the White House security checkpoints. According to even officials, this man approached the checkpoint carrying a bag before suddenly pulling out a handgun and opening fire towards the officers. This rapid gunfire prompted an immediate armed response from Secret Service personnel stationed nearby. This entire place have been cordoned off, have been put on lockdown, and then what happened was this person who engaged the suspect within seconds to neutralize the threat before he could move closer to the White House perimeter. Not only that, the Secret Service officers returned fire during the dramatic exchange, striking the gunman multiple times. Authorities also said that the suspect collapsed at the scene before being rushed in by paramedics into a nearby hospital in critical conditions. Despite emergency medical treatment that was happening, the suspect later succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead at the hospital. Yet, officials have not given any disclosed the exact number of shots fired by either side, though investigations were seen collecting shells, casings, and even reviewing surveillance footages late into the night. Yes.
Right, Brian, stay on. In fact, let's put that out on our screens as well. The suspect in tonight's shooting near the White House has been identified as an emotionally disturbed individual, and officials say a prior stay-away order had been issued to him. According to Reuters, 21-year-old Nasir Best, who was fatally shot by Secret Service officers after opening fire at the checkpoint on 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue, had previous encounters with the Secret Service, including incidents that led to the court-ordered restriction barring him from the White House grounds. Brian, this is alarming given that notices were already issued against him. How was he able to approach the White House?
Well, again, we clearly, there was an official statement also given, and many reports also identified the suspect as Nasir Best, who even what we are getting to know, what people got to know from early findings and reports, that the suspect allegedly suffered from severe delusional, believed himself to be Jesus. Sources familiar said that the investigation claimed suspect displayed increasingly erratic behavior in recent months and allegedly made disturbing statements online before the shooting outside the White House checkpoint. Now, the officials are still checking about what went wrong. The Secret Service also clearly, Anthony Guglielmi, who is also the Chief of Communications for the U.S. Secret Service, issued a statement also confirming the sequence of events and emphasized that this incident remains under active investigation. Federal authorities, including the FBI and Metropolitan Police Department, working alongside the Secret Service to reconstruct the timeline of the shooting, examine the suspect's background, and determine whether the attack was politically motivated or linked to mental health concerns. And officials also said that more details would be released once investigators complete preliminary forensic and intelligence assessments. Yes.